Hey guys, how's it going? Robert Warshak here, and we're taking a look at some of that sweet OTK Malygos Eureka Shaman. Very fun deck if you enjoy killing your opponent in one turn, and it does pretty well against most of the other control decks on ladder. It does have a little bit of a problem versus the hyper-aggressive decks, but besides that, it does really well against basically any other control deck that doesn't go above, let's say, 40 health. So with that, we're going to take a look at the deck. I'm going to explain everything it's in here, why it's in there. From there, we're going to head in some games. You're going to see how it's played. You're going to see me kill a lot of people very, very quickly with Malygos and Eureka. So with that, Frost Shock, Lightning Bolt, Totemic Smash, and Lava Burst all basically fall under the same category. The combo is we use Emperor Thaurissan when these cards are in our hand. When we also have Eureka, they discount Eureka down to 5. They discount Frost Shock, Lightning Bolt, and Totemic Smash basically down to 0. Lava Burst goes down to 2. From there, we go ahead and we're going to Eureka. We get Malygos out for 5 mana, and then we just spam our opponent with a ton of spells that deal anywhere between 6 to 10 damage each. And because, again, they were discounted, we can play all of them if we have them all in our hand to our opponent, which is upwards of, like, I don't know, like 50 plus damage we can do in one turn if they're all in our hand. So we actually don't need all of the spells. So using some of these against, like, you know, if you're playing against an aggressive style deck and we have a good, like, you know, they play a Flame Imp, it's probably good to, like, you know, Totemic Smash that thing. We don't need all of the AR, all of the damage in the deck to go face. We just need some of it. But I figured, well, let's put it all in there so we have a good chance to start drawing it. So when we do play Emperor, it hits quite a few of them. So they fall all into the same category. Blood Mage Thanos is really good because she's additive spell damage. So if we want to go ahead and play Blood Mage and then play like Lightning Storm, as you can see, the deck doesn't really have a lot going on, which I'll explain there when we hit Eureka. But anyway, she's good draw. Spell damage is always good to have. Novice Engineer, again, cycle. We want to get to our combo pieces as fast as possible. And if we're not getting our combo pieces, we want to get cards that deal with the board state. So, like, you know, Lightning Storm, Hagatha Scheme, and Earthquake. Witch's Brew, again, healing is nice. We don't really have a ton of defensive tools besides AoE in the deck, so we also have to find our way to heal back up so we don't die. Farsight's really good because it's draw and it discounts the card that it draws. So if we draw into like Eureka with Farsight, it's sick. Malygos, Geppetto, Earthquake. Farsight just has a ton of great hits. Lava Burst, like I said, falls under the Frost Shock, Lightning Bolt, Totemic Smash. Lightning Storm, cheap AoE, it's really good against Shaman, and it's really good against Zoo. Hex, single target removal. If you go against that pesky priest, they'd make, like, you know, a 20/20 minion. You can go ahead and hex it if you're not already dead. A Storm Chaser. This is what's going to draw us into Eureka's, Earthquakes, and Hagatha Schemes. It's really important we get these cards as fast as possible, not only because Hagatha Scheme grows over time and it's really good for AoE, but the faster we find Eureka, the faster we can win the game and kill our opponent. Hagatha Scheme, again, super good AoE. We almost keep this in the mulligan every single game because, as we know, each and every turn it does an additional 1 damage, so it can get up there pretty quickly. Emperor Thaurissan, again, this is basically what is able to activate the combo to be able to kill our opponent in one turn. Eureka, again, we need Eureka to be able to Eureka out Malygos. Because we run 2 Eurekas, if you have to, you can use one earlier, but the reason I'm running 2 is just so we don't have to cycle through the entire deck to find the Eureka if it's the bottom card, because we'll probably lose. So 2 Eurekas is fine. We also make sure there's no other minions in your hand. When you Eureka, you just want to make sure it hits the Malygos. So we definitely play all of our cheap minions, which is why we only play the cheap minions like Storm Chaser. We're playing all of these guys like as soon as basically we get them, and then Emperor is the only other expensive card besides Geppetto. But again, Geppetto is going to allow us to draw into Emperor, draw into Malygos, and draw into Storm Chasers, which allow us to play them instantaneous because they cost 1 mana. Earthquake, again, really good AoE, does 5 damage, then 2 after that, so it's good at clearing off those pesky Reborn minions and Death Rattle minions. Geppetto, like I said, it's a draw 2, and it almost everything in the deck draws or is a combo piece or is an AoE tool, so it's just a really good card. And then Malygos, again, this is the point of the deck. So with that, let's head into the games and enjoy, guys. Plus, it was vacation, you wouldn't have dropped $100. You'd be like, spent too much money on vacation. Oh shit, we're going against Spicy Latina again. This is the second time we've played Spicy Latina. All right, so we keep the card that draws us cards. I just don't know about the Lick'ems. I figured against, like, aggro, the Licky's good, but, like, it doesn't actually draw us cards. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't heal us, it doesn't draw us cards, it doesn't get us to Actually, I was on vacation? Oh, shit! Well, then I was just, like, mega wrong.
Behold, jewels of the sun.
I don't think I can opt to kill this, so I think I just take my Farsight draw. Storm Chaser's actually not bad. Now I can do... it all depends. I think I might just play the full one. You know I keep my ASO's money aside. I appreciate that, Fuse. We're actually not too far away from the next expansion, too. I was actually just getting ready to load up some of the sweet Amazon coins. Because it's going to come out in December, early December, and we're already midway through October. So we have November and then new expansion time. It's obviously, it's going to be a continuation on, it's going to wrap up this year of Saviors of Uldum. Manatide, I was, like I mentioned, Manatide is like a good draw, but not, first of all, we don't run any taunts in this deck, so it literally is unprotected, right? And then on top of that, it gets in the way of Eureka. It makes it so like when I want to do my Eureka turns, there's a chance that I might draw in a minion, and it also is really bad with gPetto, right? So like we want to run as least amount of minions as possible. So like when we do accumulate the combo with like Malygos and a bunch of spells, right? That we can just throw it out. We don't have to worry about possibly drawing more minions. This is kind of like hurt. I wanted to get like one more spell in my hand. I want to do at least 3 0 mana spells for the goose. Kyle, how goes the YouTube tutorial videos? Good. I have today's video, it's right here, but I paused it because I can't render a video and stream at the same time. So, I'm in a bit of a stalemate. I can't both stream, edit, make content, upload videos, do thumbnails, make the guides. I gotta pick. So like after this, and then I have to go to the gym after this, and then I have to go to dinner with the family. And then I wanted to, then I have to get back, and then I guess work on a video, and then stream later. I don't know, man. There's so much freaking stuff. There's so much spooge that needs to be done. Alright. Let's draw, like, healing or something. Robbie, are we gonna bring back the free-to-play series? I have to have time to get the free-to-play series. Do you eat? I haven't eaten today. I haven't had time. I've eaten coffee. So my first meal today will be at like 8 o'clock when I eat dinner.
Power takes
That's a lot. It kind of sucks I had to use like an earthquake to kill that card, because if not, I'm dead. Innervate, 9 mana, nourish. Okay, at least he has a dry turn. All right, so yo. Witch's Brew, Witch's Brew, Witch's Brew, Witch's Brew. Actually, no. What did this stop with the free minions? Oh my god. All right, I need to draw another earthquake. Scheme, you don't do shit. I mean, one other options is I Eureka, then I have to hope it hits the goose, right? Cool. That sucks. So that's why having minions in the hand is bad, because you have a chance to hit the other minion with Eureka. But I had to, like, Emperor is that's how I do the combos with Emperor. Normally we would have played Emperor and Malygos would have been the only minion, but I needed more than 2 spells in my hand for the Emperor to discount. So when I do use the Eureka, we can play them all with Malygos. All right, so if we lose against another druid, like, this deck is bad. It just needs more defensive tools. Like, these, the schemes are super awesome, but the problem with the scheme is the, you need it to be in your hand, right? You can't just draw it and, like, end up using it. So so the reason we do run the Storm Chasers is so we can hopefully get early schemes, but it hasn't been a thing yet. So maybe instead of the Blickies, we could put in 2 Plague of Murlocs. So then we could clear up like big minions. So like right now we could Plague and then maybe Scheme and it would kill like most of them or something. I don't know. This guy has 48 armor. This guy has straight up 48 armor. Didn't know I was playing against a warrior. Believe it or not, if I was able to pick how I wanted this game to go, we could still do this amount of damage to him. If I drew both Lava Burst, my last 2 Lightning Bolts, and Totemic Smash, and I was able to discount them with Emperor, we could actually do it. All right, we gotta risk it. Spell Power Totem. That's how you get swift clears. Yeah, we just don't have enough draw. We need more draw on the deck. Alright, so Mana Tide Totems, I suppose, go in here. Yeah, we take out the tongues. We could even, I guess we add in Blood Mage after all these years. Still pumping it. Chipotle sounds like a good meal today. Well, I'm going to eat with my family, so we'll I'll probably end up eating like Ale House, which is I'm down for, or like Asian street food, which I'm down for, or Hotto Potto, which is super yummy. Hotto Potto. One of my favorite spells from the other expansion was Hunter's Call. Clever spell because it's a card draw, yet pushes Beast Hunter. That's still a card that exists. Master's Call. DS. Yeah, Master's Call is still in the meta. Mid-range Hunter is still a deck. It's pretty good. It's also on the list of decks we need to do guides for. New mid-range Hunter. Because the Call to Wild or whatever the fuck the 9-mana card is broken. Shit is bonkers.
I hope you like my invention.
I actually don't even think we need Alexstrasza in this deck. But I guess it's good against druids and shit. Remember when it was 8 mana? It was. That shit was bonkers. Alright, man, it's 12 a.m. Thanks for the Mally Shaman. Of course, Noted. Take it easy, man. Unfortunately, we have yet to get a win with it, but I'm doing my best here. I'm giving it all I got. But then again, we've played against druids who had like 50 armor. So, it was pretty rough out there in the streets, you know? Do I just lightning storm this up and then trade? Doesn't seem that bad. Because next turn we're gonna Farsight anyway. Maybe it doesn't work in Legend? Nah, it works, dude. I have faith in the light. Gotta have faith in the light. I think this is N'Zoth Rogue. Rob, I just saw your first match versus the Warrior. Oh man, that one turn fucked you. Use Cable Rats instead of using the Rush Lackey over and over. Well, I was thinking the Rush Lackey, but I wanted to get the Cable Rats so I could generate more, like, I wasn't sure that our Glinda was actually gonna live. I wanted to get value off of the Glinda with 3 Cable Rats and then rush with the Lackeys, then only get to play 1 Cable Rat. You know what I mean? So I can generate 3 Lackeys and still do the same thing. Because at that point, I didn't really have like a lot of like, I don't know. I felt like that was the right play. Geppetto's a good card. The problem is my hand is full. I want to play him next turn, which means I need to make room. If I make room, that means I need to play cards. So I guess Hex is like not impactful. I guess that's it. Yeah, if I have a huge 4/4 board, but he warpathed it anyway. Ended up not even mattering. My hand is too full of cards. This sucks. I've got to use like some great AoE to like make room. All right, so next turn I have to Alexstrasza him. And then we can kind of almost just kill him with spells.
I'm free, and so is my curse. I bring life and I bring life.
I can do 30 damage regardless of Alexstrasza. I actually don't think I need Alexstrasza in the deck. Kind of just takes up a spot, which means we can put in more draw. Which means I put in Blood Mage? Blood Mage or Loot Hoarder? Probably just Blood Mage. What is he looking for?
Quickly.
That was like so unnecessary. What the hell is going on?
I will mourn your
Like, what is going on here? Enjoyed your Taunt Warrior video, Rob. Keep up the spicy decks. Yo, thank you, moron. I didn't, like, I'm not, like, your name is, all right. For those of you on the YouTube video, his name is Moron. I'm not actually calling him a moron. I guess they can see your name in chat, but they can't see all of it. They can just see the bar on the side. I know. Dude, I can't, my hand is so full, I can't play Geppetto. Which means I can't draw Malygos. Dude, I need you to play cards. I need you to play cards so I can do things.
Your presence offends me.
Oh, up to no good? Me too.
Your presence offends me.
Alright, I can play Geppetto next turn and not overdraw. I'm gonna need you to do stuff, Rogue. Imagine shadow stepping the 2/1 to make even more Nazoths. Da-da-da.
I hope you like my invention.
He's almost out of cards. What is he looking for? I guess Nazoth, maybe? Oh, there's Emperor.
I'll make you a real toy.
Stormy, stormy.
What card would I be sad if I overdrew? If I use a spell, he just gets a spell anyway, so I don't have to use shit here. Alright, so I just kill him next turn with Malygos. I don't even need the whole combo. I don't even need to do the spooge cannon stuff. He's just Omega dead, period. Omega dead! This Infinite Rogue has been crushing me. It is Infinite Rogue, but he can't. Infinite Rogue doesn't work against an OTK deck. We're gonna overdraw like Lava Burst. Okay. Alright, so how much damage is that? 6, 6. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, that was fun. That's gotta be so sad. He did nothing all game. Even more draw, boys.
Versus Valera.
Oh, another rogue. You want the wrath, baby? This is a pretty exciting song. Alright, we got a couple more games, then I gotta go to the gym before dinner, guys. And then I'll be back on tonight. I'll probably stream pretty long tonight because I have to, we did 4 hours this afternoon. Probably about 4.5 by the time I get off. And then like I said, dinner, gym. The render should be done today's video. Maybe I can finish up the thumbnail and then we can normally maybe get started to streaming again around 9 or 10. That sounds about right. 9 or 10 sounds good. And then we'll continue on with our fun decks. I want to text my friend and see if he heard anything more about the League of Legends card game.
I hope you like my invention.
I'm trying to think of how we could make this deck even faster. We'd have to put in loot hoarders, but then it just makes the Geppetto not as exciting, right? Is there any more cool draw that we could play, boys? And then the question is, do we play Hex or do we play Plague of Murlocs? That's also another question. I think Plague of Murlocs, there is room for that in this deck. Whether it's 1 or 2. But the question is, I just don't know what I would cut. Yo, webcam, feel like focusing on me? Here we go.
Stormy, stormy.
Drawing Hagath's scheme with the Storm Chasers is very exciting. I like that a lot. Too bad we can't run cards like Crystology. A 1 mana draw 2 cards. That'd be so crazy. Freaking Paladins.
I wonder.
Freaking Paladins.
This guy's toast.
That's the only card that really scares me. I could have used Lightning Bolt on this, but I'd rather just try to kill him faster because we already have the Goose in our hand with the Eureka. How fun is this deck? It's okay. How good is this deck should be the question. I don't know how good this deck is. This deck has a pretty bad record right now, but we are still modifying it. Since we made the draw changes, well, I mean, we won, so. And we need to play against aggro players, and we need to play against mid-range players, and we need to play against control players. And we need to, like, see where the deck's, like, it does well. So, like, when a lot of people are playing those decks, you know, we can do well, right? So, if I do Eureka Malygos right now, what does that actually do for me? It really doesn't do much. I'm not field clearing this board, so. Like, Eurekaing this guy just. Because if we draw Emperor, we're going to want to play Emperor, and then we're lining up for a lethal.
Seas I roam.
What do we like more, Scheme or the Earthquake? We have 1 Earthquake, so I'd rather Scheme, right, for 4 damage, and it just clears everything here. And next turn we'll be able to Geppetto, but then we're actually going to end up overdrawing if I Geppetto. So next turn we might, like... depending, let's say he loads up the board, maybe we can, like, do a Scheme and then Brew or something like that, and then that makes room for the Geppetto. But the thing is, Geppetto is, like, if we play him on 8 and we draw 2 cards and we overdraw like an Emperor Thaurissan, we lose the game. But if we get the Geppetto and it gives us Thaurissan, then it's good. Because then there's no way we overdraw it. And then, like, there's not a lot of damage we'd overdraw because we already have a lot in our hand. Or we have, like, lots in the deck.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Yeah, so he made this easy for me. Pogs. Yeah. Now the question is, if I Geppetto, I'm going to want to play... I don't know if I'm actually going to want to play The last 2 minions is a draw and a Thaurissan. If I get Thaurissan, I just basically play him, which would be fine. If we get the draw, the 2 draw cards, we still have a chance to overdraw. So I suppose this would be the play. This guarantees that we don't overdraw when we play the Geppetto. It gets us Novice Engineer and Storm Chaser. So now all we need is basically to draw damage, and we win. So like drawing right now, Lava Bursts are good. Oh, really? You made me use my heal for no reason? You jerk face. What a jerk. You made me use my heal for no reason because I couldn't play the Geppetto on that board. Man, this guy has taken over 5 minutes. I've taken less than 2. Giddy up, partner. That's a good weapon. That's a card.
Nobody loots these ruins but me.
If I draw a Lava Burst, is that lethal? That's 6, 8, 14, 16. Yeah, that'd be lethal. I play this. How's our day gone? Great. Streaked into Legend with easy wins. And now we've been playing fun decks all day. It's been a good time. This is a banger song. Ay, ay, ay. Oh! Do we have lethal without killing that? So, what is that? What is the damage again? We have 8, 6, well 8, 7, 15, 21. That's lethal. Cool.
Stormy, stormy.
Time's over.
Good shit. Alright, let's knock another one out of the park. Mage.
Versus Jaina.
I don't know about this one. We'll see.
Asked for it.
So we keep all draw. So we keep Blood Mage and Farsight. We dip out on Eureka. We just try to get the combo as fast as possible and kill him before he kills us. We never coin Blood Mage here. Oh, but coin Novice now looks good. Alright, yeah.
Hope you like my invention.
Oh, Novice into Novice. Get the draw rolling. Get the draw rolling. Hey, baby, 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 baby. We ha, and then we ha, and then we yee-haw.
Mind if I roll knee?
Oh, he's tempo. He's tempo. Oh, 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 wabba dabba. Wabba dabba dabba. Wooba dooba.
Like my invention, if you're sure.
Alright, so it's gonna, this is an yeah. I don't know about this one. We do have clear for when he decides to use all his spooge cannons, but like we take a lot of damage, so it's essential that we like get Witch's Brew this game most likely. Be a good card. Ooh, 3-mana Emperor. Love to see it. Love to see it, boys. Love it. I love it. We love it. All right, so Spooch Cannon, Slunka. Okay. No Fireball. Emperor lives 2 turns. Emperor lives 2 turns. Ooh, ooh. Oh no. Slama Jamma, dude. Alright, is that a counterspell? Could be a counterspell. Not a counterspell. I hear Pout after. Because I was gonna lightning bolt it if it was not a counterspell. Alright, so knowing that it's not a whatever, we can just lightning bolt this guy. I don't need to attack phase. Why does he play that card? The secret guy. That's not very good. Not in this deck, but we'll see. When this guy comes out, it's gonna be big. All right, this guy hits the board. But it depends what he plays. I just hope he doesn't have like a big turn here. That's not big. All right, good, good, good. All right, all right, all right. So let's do this. 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 Love the draws. Still none of our combo though. We still need to get the goose. We still need the goose. We need the goose and then we win.
For master we take.
I need the goose. There's the goose. We win, right? How much damage? How much damage? I see the 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 1, 1. We can only use one of these. I need one more turn. Right? Because this costs 5, and then I have 3 left over, and I only have 2 damaging spells. It's probably fine to use it now, though. Because I do have 2 Eurekas. Eight and 7. Not there yet. If I overload, and this costs 6. Yeah, this is right. So he needs 22 damage in 1 turn. Fine. 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 Getting it done. All right, since the changes, this deck's drawing. We schmoovin'. We schmoovin'.